You are in the lab, which means you are in the Dr. Nikki show. Facebook ads are over. There was a time when Facebook ads were profitable. They were showing up. You had cheap bidding prices, but times have changed. If you want to learn how this will affect you, make sure you give this video a like, and if you're interested in social media tips, business tips, digital marketing strategies, click the subscribe button right now. You are in the lab, which means you are in the Dr. Nikki show. So cue the intro. Let's start this video with the shoutout rules. If you want to be shouted out in one of the next episodes, make sure you comment down below something that you've loved about this video or something that you've absolutely hated about it for a chance to be featured in one of the next episodes. And if you want to know if you are in fact the one and only shoutout winner on this episode, make sure you stick until the end. There's some huge news that we'll go over, but first I really need some energy. Why is this so good? So the article I have today is from Marketing Land and it has the topic Facebook will let users hide ads targeted via custom audience list. Do you understand how bad this is for digital marketing in general? Not just Facebook ads, this is a very bad trend. So if you are here with this channel for a while, that's so nice. Oh yeah, I love it. As I was saying, if you've been here with this channel for a while, you probably know that in May 2019, Mark Zuckerberg said that Facebook is actually going private. That was a very bad idea. Obviously, they had to take some steps towards that, and that's why we have hidden likes and stuff like that. That was kind of bad for influencers because it was a little bit harder to evaluate their reach, the potential reach that a business can get with an influencer campaign without having the right engagement rate. Even though, since you can still count the likes when you click on others, what happened was that you can still, count the engagement rate, which is pretty interesting. Because if you see, when you go on a post, here's my feed. Go on this post, it says thousands of others, but when I click on them, I can just scroll and count them. So if you have a nice app to do that, you can actually see how many likes people get. So I can imagine, tools being very accurate down the line. Obviously, they will have, they need a lot of bandwidth, some high advanced, good servers, good internet connection to process all the inquiries for the results. But as I was saying, yes, so it's going private, right? And there's a lot of things that will happen because of this. But this is the worst thing I've ever heard. And I only read the title, but if you are a member of this channel, you'll know that I like to have, to express my live reaction while reading through the actual facts of the article. So I see a nice article right now it's Saturday evening, and I just open up the camera. Juice cake. Oh, why is this so nice? And I'm ready. So, as I was saying, users will also make themselves eligible to see an ad even if the advertisers has excluded them from the custom audience list. Why would someone do that? That's interesting. First of all, by the way, you can actually, you already had kind of this function, but it was not known. On Facebook, you could actually see your interest, the interest that Facebook thinks you have, and you could actually, remove some. So you can kind of decide what ads you wanted to get served. But now this is completely new information. Facebook quietly announced a new feature coming later this month that will allow, so in January, users to control whether or not an advertiser can show ads to them using a custom audience list, which is pretty much what everyone does. People have always been able to hide all ads from specific advertisers in their ad preferences or directly in an ad. Yeah, you could choose report is inappropriate, that wasn't for me, blah blah blah, right? But now they will be able to stop seeing ads based on an advertiser's custom audience from a list. This is weird. I really want to know more, right? This is something we need to learn more on, and I think we should kind of have a take on this, right? There's people spending money on Facebook ads, but at the same time it seems that with Article 13, with all the privacy issues, COPPA, California Act, the other, I made videos on all of these. Facebook's back is kind of against the wall, so they have to do something about it, and I guess this is what they figured out as a good idea. So why do we care? Custom audiences are often comprised of a company's active and best customers, of course, email list, offline activity. The information, the leads that you paid money for to acquire, to educate your pixel, are now going to be worthless. Your Facebook pixel is going to be worthless. That's what's happening. This is what's happening right now. This is what I just titled the video. Remove your Facebook pixel. New Facebook update makes Facebook ads obsolete. This is literally what happens, from what I understand so far. So Facebook has made a number of changes to how custom audience lists are managed in the past year. This latest update is a more proactive feature, moving beyond simply giving users information on why they're being targeted and letting them control if they see the ad or not. The announcement was included in news related to allowing users to no one is really talking about it. I didn't see anyone talking about it except me opening some marketing news articles and marketing. So kudos to Marketing Late for that. I'm not sponsored to say that, but yeah, with the new control features, users will also be able to make themselves eligible to see an ad, even if okay, that's good, but this is weird. The company, this is something interesting. Last April, this was before the Facebook is going private. Facebook added information on when a custom audience list has been uploaded to the platform to the why am I seeing this ad feature. So if you enter your email and then you get this ad, why am I seeing this? Well, custom audience, this is interesting. There's 2020. I think it will be a very hard year, especially for dropshippers, people who rely on other people's products and have tight margins in a lot of cases. Not always. I'm not saying anything. Oh, I need for shout out. Not always, but in many cases, that seems to be the case. Who is the shout out winner on this episode? It's actually someone that I really enjoy. I saw some of the. Let me show you the comments. So, Scott Swalwell, excellent video, man. Your YouTube video was a great blend of comedy and tactics. Thanks, Scott. Was it also insightful? Yeah, great job. Tomorrow's video is how I should schedule every minute. This video is the best time to post on Instagram, so definitely check him out on Instagram as well. We managed to converse a little bit on Instagram, and it's really fun, to create a community and focus. Thank you. And being able, no, this is happening again. Being able to talk with you guys and girls on Instagram, in the YouTube comments. It was my pleasure talking to you guys from the other side of the screen. And remember that a video a day keeps the doctor away, but by the end of this video, make sure you check one of these videos out. They're behind me, but this is because I'm trying to sit I'm standing on my chair. This can go wrong, right?